Oh, there we go. Can you hear me? You got quiet all your own. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the University of Alaska Anchorage Arts Recital Hall and to the White Coat Ceremony for the WWAMI Alaska Entering Class of 2025. Students, you are the 54th class to join this unique partnership in medical education between the University of Alaska Anchorage and the University of Washington School of Medicine. We are delighted to greet you all in person with your friends and family on this special day for you. As we gather in this special place, I would like to acknowledge that the University of Alaska Anchorage lies within the traditional homelands of the Dena'ina and is the home of the indigenous people of the Nuti and Knik Arm. Today, they are members of the Eklutna and Knik tribes. As we see the beauty that each changing season brings in this state and recognize the abundance that this land provides at this time of year, we also recognize that this would not be possible without the past and ongoing stewardship of this land's indigenous people. We thank them for it. My name is Dr. Nick Phelps. I am the Assistant Dean for the Alaska WWAMI School of Medical Education and the Assistant Dean for Foundations for Alaska WWAMI. I'm new to this role. In fact, aside from previous visits to see family who live in the area, I am on day 6 of my time living in Anchorage. During this short time, I have been continually impressed by the enthusiasm and dedication of our students, faculty, and staff, and humbled by the warm welcome I have been given. I also want to give my most heartfelt thanks to my predecessor, Dr. Kathy Young. For her sins, for the work she has done with our school, and the help she has given me during this transition. The education our students receive is nothing short of stellar, and this is the direct result of your leadership, so thank you. I now have the privilege of welcoming our students and their families to our medical school and to celebrate the completion of their first 2 blocks, Foundations of Medical Science and Research and the Foundations of Clinical Medicine Immersion. Clinical immersion is the students' first dive into the hands-on practical skills they will need for the rest of their practicing career. Now, having successfully mastered these initial skills, we will present them with their first white coat and officially with their stethoscopes. And I say officially because they've actually been using them all week in their clinical immersion, so when you get them, I get to actually eyes and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. Pretend they're new to you, thank you. Over 500 Alaskan students have preceded you on this path to becoming physicians, many of whom now work throughout this great state as physicians and surgeons. You will hear from one of them who not that long ago sat where you are now sitting, not exactly here, not in this hall, probably somewhere else. But anyway, metaphorically, where you are now sitting, Dr. Hazel Brogdon, who's right over here, a psychiatrist and WWAMI alumna from the entering class of 2013. We know the medical school journey is rarely the journey of just one individual. More often, it is the journey of a small village of family, friends, and others who have inspired and supported the students on their journey into medical school. We hope you will all continue to do so throughout their medical education. So to the family and friends here today, thank you all for everything you have done and everything you will do over the next few years. We deeply appreciate your support. And I think family and friends, we owe you a bit of a round of applause as well. We have a number of honored guests here today, some of whom will bring you words of greeting here shortly. So we have the university's interim chancellor, Dr. Cheryl Seamers. Our university's provost, Dr. Nini Swangi. One of our associate deans in the College of Health, Dr. Carrie Moore. I would like to acknowledge the faculty members who are here today and will continue to teach and guide you as you work your way through Foundations. Dr. Andrea Caballero. Who clearly the students don't like at all, who leads our college mentoring program as the head of Denali College. Our college mentors, Dr. Kathy Young, and Dr. Anthony Porcarelli. other college mentors who, for various reasons, most of them clinical, are not able to join us this evening. I also want to welcome Dr. Barb Doty, our Assistant Clinical Dean. Our Assistant Clinical Dean for the University of Washington Medical School Alaska WWAMI program. And last but certainly not least, our WWAMI Alaska Associate Director, Dr. Max Colbert. Max, are you here?
Right here.
There you are. Thank you. So now I would like to invite UAA's Chancellor, Dr. Cheryl Seamers, to come and greet the class of E2025.
Thank you and welcome. We're glad to have you here with us this evening. It's a privilege for all of us to be part of this meaningful ceremony. On behalf of the University of Alaska Anchorage, I want to extend my warmest congratulations to each of you entering the WWAMI class of 2025. Can we give you a round of applause? What a remarkable achievement this is, and what an exciting journey lies ahead for you. I'd like to take a moment to thank Dr. Nicholas Phelps, newly appointed Assistant Dean of the Alaska WWAMI School of Medical Education. Dr. Phelps, we are truly grateful that you are here and that you are supporting student success in this important role, and thank you for traveling all the way from Texas. To our students, you've worked incredibly hard to get here. WWAMI is a selective program, and your presence here today speaks volumes about your talent, your commitment, and your heart for service. You've met the high standards expected of the next generation of medical professionals and leaders, and we are proud to call you the class of 2025. WWAMI is a true success story. For more than 50 years, UAA's partnership with the University of Washington School of Medicine has helped shape the future of healthcare in Alaska. It's a collaboration that connects Alaska's brightest students with one of the finest medical schools in the world, and the impact has been profound. WWAMI graduates serve communities across Alaska, bringing compassionate care and medical expertise to every corner of our state. And this year, we celebrate a new milestone as your cohort marks the largest class in our program's history. And that deserves a round of applause as well. You are more than classmates and teachers. You are bonded like family. The strength of the bond is felt deeply in the way the community remembers, honors, and uplifts its own. The Xavier Engel Award, and now the newly established Dr. Sharon Tobias Award, stand as powerful symbols of this lasting connection. It is this close-knit community. No one is ever forgotten. The legacy of each relationship is cherished, celebrated, and carried forward. Healthcare in Alaska is unlike anywhere else. Our geography, our cultural richness, and the resilience of our communities make our healthcare system both uniquely challenging and deeply rewarding. Alaska's healthcare story is one of service, innovation, and heart. It's a legacy shaped by the Sisters of Providence, by Alaska Native leaders, and by champions like Senator Ted Stevens, whose work helped establish the Tribal Health Compact and empower rural communities across our state. WWAMI plays a vital role in continuing that legacy. By growing our own doctors right here in Alaska, we're building healthier communities, strengthening cultural understanding, and preserving a way of life. Today, as you don your white coats, you step into that legacy. You become part of something bigger, a tradition of care, commitment, and community. As you begin your medical training, know that we are here to support you every step of the way. We believe in you, and we are excited to see you all that you will accomplish. We'll celebrate your success. WWAMI means a great deal to Alaska, and when your training is complete, we hope to welcome you back, not just as graduates, but as members of Alaska's medical community. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're so very glad you're here. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor. We are delighted to also have Dr. Denise Runge, our provost here at UAA, speak to you.
Thank you, and it is such an honor to join you and to be invited to be a part of your special celebration tonight. What you're about to experience is a rite of passage into the profession of medicine. And it's such a joy to see all of your supporters, your colleagues, your family, your friends, who've gathered here to show their ongoing support of your medical education. At UAA, we often speak about your journey, your community, and your impact. It's our tagline. But these phrases, in my opinion, beautifully encompass what this white coat ceremony is all about. Tonight is about your journey. And this is not the start of your journey, as you know very well, and it's certainly not the end. But it's one of many, many milestones and steps along the way to becoming one of these medical professionals. UAA's journey with the WWAMI program is also worth celebrating tonight. As the Chancellor mentioned, we've continued this partnership with the University of Washington School of Medicine and have recently expanded the Alaska cohort to include now 30 students. Your community, which is also our community, is a critical part of your WWAMI experience. I really want to highlight in particular that it takes a vast network of institutions and individual medical professionals to make this process work. Looking at the network of community partners, adjunct faculty, clinical mentors, and numerous others who come together, including the legislature and the university, to make the WWAMI program possible, to continue to provide funding. It's really all about a community. And finally, your impact. You should know that the Alaska WWAMI program has a long history of both high pass rates for licensing and boards, and a strong history of creating new physicians who stay and work right here in Alaska, in our special communities, where their impact can really make a difference. I want to offer on behalf of the institution our best wishes, congratulations, and welcome to this next stage of your medical education journey. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Runge. Now, if I may, I would like to invite somebody who has been especially helpful to me as I have gone through this transition. Our Associate Dean of Clinical Health Sciences here at UAA, Dr. Carrie Moore. Dr. Carrie Moore works very hard behind the scenes to make sure that WWAMI is very much a success. So we are glad to invite her here to offer her words of encouragement.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Family and friends, thank you for joining us in celebration and support of our medical students. As the Chancellor mentioned, we are thrilled for Nick Phelps to be joining us. And we really did order up a wonderful autumn, rainy, cooler temperatures from Texas. Yes, order that just for you. On behalf of the College of Health, I do want to extend our deep gratitude to Dr. Kathy Young for her years of service in the role of Assistant Dean. And you know, Kathy, that we are thrilled to support your return to the classroom, knowing your passion for clinical instruction. Thank you. And students, here you are, beginning your clinical education journey with the rich symbolism of the white coat. Your faculty and staff, and those of us in the College of Health, Dean's Office, stand ready to support you on this educational journey and beyond. We are eager for you to bring your knowledge, your presence, and your unique perspective into the healthcare workforce. We have unique healthcare needs here in Alaska, and that calls for providers with a deep capacity for compassion, for thoughtful responses to challenges, and a commitment to lifelong learning. So we believe in who you are as individuals and who you will become as doctors of medicine. So take care of yourselves and each other along the journey. Know that we are always here for you, and best wishes.
Thank you, Dr. Moore. Now, I would like to introduce our invited Alaska WWAMI alumni speaker, Dr. Hazel Brogdon. Dr. Brogdon joined the entering class of Alaska WWAMI in 2013. Upon graduation in 2018, she completed a residency in psychiatry at Providence Sacred Heart Medical Center in Spokane, Washington in 2022, after which she returned to Alaska to serve her community. Dr. Brogdon currently practices primarily child and adolescent psychiatry, but also has a general adult psychiatry practice as well, and also serves as an adjunct faculty teaching in the Mind, Brain, and Behavior block. Dr. Brogdon, we are truly honored to have you return to speak to our students.
Well, thank you. And first, I just want to say congratulations. I am really honored to be here today to celebrate with you, your friends, your families, and then the Alaska WWAMI faculty and staff. We're all here to celebrate you on this incredible milestone, your white coat ceremony. Before I start, I'm seeing a lot of new faces, so I'm going to share a little bit about myself so you know who's up here talking at you this evening. Like you've mentioned, I am part of the entering class of 2013. I am part Alaska Native. I'm a Nubia. My mom's side of my family comes from Nome, Teller area. My dad is white with Danish ancestry, and his family moved to Alaska from California when he was young to work on the pipeline. I grew up in Chugiak, Alaska, and I returned home just over a year ago after finishing my psychiatry residency and child and adolescent psychiatry fellowship in Spokane, Washington. I'm now the vice president of medical services for VOA Alaska. We're a small nonprofit organization helping youth and families impacted by substance use and co-occurring mental health problems. We offer outpatient, day treatment, school-based services, and also residential care. It's still really surreal to me that after all these years, I'm finally back in my home community, serving patients in my community, which has been the goal all along. Just to give you a perspective, the residential treatment center where I spend most of my time is 10 minutes from where I grew up. So, with that aside, I want to say Nancy reached out to me a couple weeks ago asking if I can give a short speech to provide encouragement and enlightenment. And I thought, how am I supposed to do that? But then I thought about it, and I'm a child psychiatrist. I love stories. And then I was also reflecting on, before medical school, I worked for the Alaska Native Tribal Health Consortium, and I had the privilege of working with the Alaska Native elder. And she was one of the 13 indigenous grandmothers of the world and a traditional healer, Dr. Rita Blumenstein. She had shared with me that you'll be a mental, spiritual, and physical healer someday. It may not make sense now, but it will later. And when in doubt, share part of your story. So, I'll take some of that advice and share part of my journey with you and how I got here today. By the end, I hope that you'll feel a little bit more encouraged and enlightened. So, during my white coat ceremony, I remember feeling excited, nervous, a little bit of an imposter. Well, maybe a lot of bit of an imposter, but that's okay, that got better over the years. But I sat in a room similar to this, which is a little bit smaller, because this is a big group now, and you guys have 30, with all your friends and family joining you. But that room full of what I thought was mostly strangers, I didn't know, but they turned out to be some of my closest friends, some of my chosen family, and incredible mentors that have shaped me into the person that I am today. So like I said, we had 20 in our class, and you all have 30, which is amazing. for the medical community here. And people have talked about the Alaska medical community here, and our class and others have called it the WWAMI. So, our entering WWAMI class had a WWAMI reunion over this last summer, and it was amazing. Over half of our class showed up. Their friends, family, we had staff who were, and faculty who were able to join. We shared stories, there was some crying, some laughter, but it was amazing to catch up after over 10 years of starting out in a room like this. At my white coat ceremony, I remember someone really acknowledging that we should celebrate our successes, all the small wins and the big ones. Medical school, residency, fellowships, it's basically one ultra marathon after another. And it's really important to take time to reflect and celebrate the accomplishments, all the big and small ones. Just think of how much time and energy, sacrifices, and hoops you've already had to jump through to get into this room today. It's a lot, and not everyone will understand, but your classmates will. In medical school, during an introduction to clinical medicine class, we had a guest speaker who was a neurosurgeon resident in her final year. For perspective, she came and talked to us, and for perspective, that is 4 years of medical school, 7+ years of ongoing residency training to become an attending neurosurgeon. She shared with our group that it's important to live. And at first, this seemed intuitive, but her words really stuck with me. She said that there will always be to-dos. Those will never go away. If there are important life events that you want to be a part of with your friends and family, find a way to prioritize them. You are all hard-working, dedicated people. I don't need to stand here and encourage you to work hard. You're naturally going to do that. I want you to think about your values and what you want to prioritize during your training, because it is a long road, and really try and prioritize those when you can. For me, experiences with my friends and family were really important. So during medical school, I got married. We had our oldest son during my 4th year, and I actually expanded my 4th year into 2 years because that's what was best for our family. And then in residency, I had my 2nd son, and I really made it a priority to have dinner with family, celebrate birthdays, and then there was the occasional like burn and turn trips to go be a bridesmaid for a friend. Was it hard? Absolutely yes. Could you pay me to do medical school and residency with small children all over again? It's questionable. But were the memories with my friends and family worth it? Absolutely yes. At least they were for me. Because all these experiences have shaped who I am as a person and how I'm able to connect with my patients. I've also gained a community of people who will lift each other up, support each other, and celebrate all the small and big accomplishments. I'm so grateful for my people and the community that I've gained over the years. I certainly wouldn't be here and be able to say I've accomplished these things without my close friends and family. And as Isaac Newton once said, and I'm paraphrasing, if I accomplish anything, it's because I stand on the shoulder of giants. So I encourage all of you to just take a minute and look around the room and acknowledge the people who have showed up for you, to love and support you. Really, I want you to take a minute and just look around at the people who showed up for you. So I can't predict the future, but I have a hunch that you'll face some challenges and several successes in the coming years. And my guess and my hope for all of you is you'll find your people who will lift you up, support you through the hard times, and celebrate you for all the big and small wins. So who knows? You might even have some of your chosen family or lifelong friends alongside you in the room today. Thank you, and I hope you all feel a little bit more encouraged and enlightened, and welcome to the WWAMI.
Thank you, Dr. Broughton. I think that was encouraging, enlightening, inspiring, and many other wonderful things. So thank you very much. We really appreciate it. Now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Will now move to the conferring of white coats and stethoscopes. So if I could have Dr. Broughton and Dr. Caballero come down. Dr. Caballero, again, is our head of Denali College. Dr. Doty, our assistant clinical dean, as well as Dr. Young and Dr. Porcobelli, two of our college mentors, come up. By the way, while they're coming down, all of our college faculty mentors are practicing physicians within the community who have many years of experience in clinical medicine at the bedside and in the clinic. Class of E 2025, when your name is called, please come up to the left of the stage to receive your white coat and stethoscope and move back to your seat. We're not going to have you congregate down here just so you don't get in the way of people who want to take pictures. So when you get your white coat and your stethoscope, go back to your seat. We will have plenty of time for pictures after the ceremony.
Good evening. Everything looks good? Thank you, Dr. Phelps. And thank you to all our dedicated physicians who are here to help with the white coat and the stethoscope. Can everybody, yeah, perfect. We will go in alphabetical order. You will get your white coat in the first section and then your stethoscope. And then if you could return to your seat, please. Maximus Addington from Anchorage. He has a BS in Biological Science at the University of Alaska Fairbanks. Austin Black, Anchorage, BS Radiologic Science at the Oregon Institute of Technology. Jordan Bowling, Anchorage. BS Mechanical Engineering, University of Alaska Fairbanks. The claps are catching up to the degrees, I'm sorry. Jake Brown, Anchorage, BS Mechanical Engineering, University of Alaska Fairbanks. Maury Butsky, Anchorage, BS Biochemical. Chan Utkiavik, BS Health Sciences, University of Anchorage, Alaska. Katya Cook, Anchorage, BS Natural Science. Megan Dallas, Anchorage, BBA Business Management, BS Natural Sciences, University of Alaska, Anchorage. Evangeline Dock, Anchorage, BS Mathematics and Natural Sciences at the University of Alaska, Anchorage. Mia Elias, Anchorage, BS Biochemical Science, University of South Alabama. Mariel Garcia, Kodiak, BA Psychology, Whitman College. Ron Starish, Fairbanks, BS Mathematics, University of Alaska, Fairbanks. Zoe Hancock, Anchorage, BA Biology, Scripps College.
You're so smart.
Riley Howard, Anchorage, BS Biology, BA Psychology, Western Colorado University. Fiona Hoy, Wasilla, BS Biology, University of Alaska, Anchorage. Deanna Song, North Pole, BS Health Promotion and Disease Prevention, MS Global Medicine, University of Southern California. Madison Jones, Anchorage, BS Biological Sciences, California Polytech State University, San Luis Obispo. Brennan McGee, Delta Junction, BA Medical Biology, Crown College. Nicholas McVeigh, Anchorage, BS Biomedical Science, BA Mother Languages, Northern Arizona University. Shannon Miller, Anchorage, BS Mechanical Engineering at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. Abigail Moffett, Kenai, BA Biology, Williams College. Cinnamon Monterosa, Anchorage, BS Microbiology, University of Victoria. Jenny Pat, Bethel, BS Environmental Health, University of Washington. Bardavi Kochi, Sitka, BS Public Health, BS Ecosystem Science, University of Miami. Faina Tu, Anchorage, BS Biomedical Sciences, Montana State University, Bozeman. Lisa Tungu, Unalaska, BS Biology, Seattle University. BS Plaza Pharmacy DA from Miami University. Chandler Wappett, Fairbanks, BS Biology, Brigham Young University. Julian Weiss, Anchorage, BS Behavioral Neuroscience, University of British Columbia. I will hand it back to Dr. Fox.
Students, if you would, please stand. E25 Alaska WWAMI class, You have arrived at this moment through hard work and perseverance. We, the Alaska WWAMI faculty, staff, and leadership, will provide the curriculum, guidance, and other resources for your success. As such, we give you this charge. You must provide the hard work and enthusiasm for success. Commit to continuing to be respectful to your faculty, staff, fellow classmates, and your patients as you enter the profession of medicine. Going forward, continue to be less competitive and more collaborative, and help each other as you take responsibility for your own learning. You are joining a more than 50-year tradition of medical training in Alaska. I challenge you to leave your legacy for those who follow and make us all proud. E25 class, welcome to the profession and practice of medicine.